Hello students. Yesterday we studied about the electrovalent bonds and today we will study the covalent bonds. Okay. The bonds which are formed by sharing of electrons. See, these bonds are formed by sharing of electrons. First example we'll take of hydrogen molecule. See, hydrogen molecule, if it is there, it means two hydrogen atoms are present here, and these two hydrogen atoms, they combine with each other to form a hydrogen molecule. Okay, we know that hydrogen has atomic number 1. It means hydrogen has only one electron. Two such hydrogen atoms are there having one electron each. This is also needing one electron to complete its octet, not octet here, to complete its duplet. If it will gain two or have two electrons, then its electronic configuration will become equal to that of helium. So both of them, they are needing one electron each to complete their duplet. In order to complete their duplet, see, they cannot transfer electrons here. What they will do? They will share the electron between themselves. See, this hydrogen will share its electron with this hydrogen atom, and this will share its electron with this hydrogen atom. So this hydrogen will have two electrons in its outermost shell, and this hydrogen will also have two electrons in its outermost shell. So this is how bond is formed between, see here, a single bond is formed. For the formation of single bond, two electrons are required. A single bond is formed between two hydrogen atoms and a hydrogen molecule is formed. Similarly, we'll take an example of chlorine. Chlorine, if you are talking about Cl2, because chlorine atom cannot exist independently, it always exists as Cl2. So here two chlorine atoms will be present. We know that atomic number of chlorine is 17. It means they will have 7 valence electrons in their outermost shell. Yes, electronic configuration, it is 287. So 7 valence electrons are there. This will also have 7 valence electrons here. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. See, both of them are needing one electron each to complete their octet. So they both share this one electron among themselves. And here, see, the octet of chlorine, it will be completed, and here for this chlorine also, they both will attain stable electronic configuration of the nearest noble gas, that is argon. Okay, it will also have electronic configuration to 288, and this will also have the electronic configuration 288 after sharing of electron. So here also, see, only two electrons are shared, one each. So a single bond is formed between two chlorine atoms. Okay, and the next example which we'll take, it is of oxygen. Now we'll see how the bond is formed between oxygen. See, oxygen, it also exists as O2. Okay, if oxygen, it exists as O2, it means two oxygen atoms are here. Okay, and atomic number of oxygen, it is 8. 8 means electronic configuration will be 2 6. It means two oxygen atoms are there having 6 valence electrons each. It means if we'll draw the structure, it will be like 1 2 3 4 5 6, and this oxygen atom will also have 1 2 3 4 5 6 valence electrons here. See, both of them, they are needing 2 electrons each to complete their octet, and when they will complete their octet, they will attain the stability similar to which noble gas? Neon. Okay, because they will have the electronic configuration of 2828 each, and 28 is the electronic configuration of neon. So here, see, to attain the stability or to complete their octet, they will share these two electrons, one this pair and the another this pair. Like this the sharing will be done. Okay, now if we'll see this oxygen atom, it is already having 6 valence electrons here. 2 it has shared from this oxygen atom. Now see, octet is complete. This oxygen atom, it also has 6 valence electrons, and 2 it will share from this. Its octet is also complete. Now the bond which is formed between these two oxygen atom, it will be a double bond. See, double bond. Okay. Similarly, if we'll take the example of nitrogen, N2. N2 nitrogen atom, it has atomic number 7. Electronic configuration will be 2 5. Since two nitrogen atoms are there, both of them will have 2 5 electronic configuration. See, if 5 valence electrons are there, it means they both will be needing 3 valence electrons each to complete their octet. So this nitrogen atom having 1 2 3 4 5 valence electron, and this is also having 1 2 3 4 5 valence electrons. 5 it is also having, 5 this is also having. If it will gain 3 more, it will attain stability. If it will also gain 3 more, it will also attain stability. So here transfer cannot be done. What will do? They will share these electrons among themselves. 5 it is already having, 6 7 8 it has shared from this nitrogen atom, and 5 this is also having, and this will also share the electron like this, and the bond which is formed between these two nitrogen atom, it will be a triple bond. Okay, triple bond. And here too they will attain the stability of the nearest noble gas, and that noble gas is neon. Okay, so this is how the bonds are formed between the two non-metal atoms. See, both of these are non-metal atoms, and the bonds which are formed between the non-metal atoms, they are always covalent bonds. Okay, ionic bonds are always formed when there is one metal atom and the other one, it will be a non-metal atom. Then only ionic or covalent bonds are formed, because one has to lose electron and other it can gain electron. Here sharing of electron takes place, and sharing is always done between two or more non-metal atoms. Okay, remember this thing. Now we'll take the example of water. Water, ammonia, carbon tetrachloride, all these are covalent compounds. See, water, if we talk about H2O, 2 hydrogen atoms are there and 1 oxygen atom is present over here. So oxygen having electronic configuration what? 2 6. Oxygen electronic configuration 2 6. 1 2 3 4 5 6. And each hydrogen atom, it will have 1 electron. Yes, see, sharing of this electron, its duplet is complete. It will share this electron with oxygen, its duplet is complete. And oxygen, it is already having how many electrons? 1 2 3 4 5 6 of its own. 7th it has shared from this hydrogen, and 8th it has shared from this one hydrogen. So the bond which is formed between hydrogen and oxygen in water, it is an example of a covalent bond, and the compounds which contain covalent bonds, they are called covalent compounds. Now another example we'll take of NH3, ammonia, NH3, nitrogen having electronic configuration 2 5, and hydrogen, we know that it is 1. How many hydrogen atoms are present over here? 3. 1 nitrogen and 3 hydrogen atoms. 1 nitrogen having how many valence electrons? 5. 1 2 3 4 5. And how many hydrogens are here? 1 2 3 hydrogens are present over here. Okay, if we'll share these 3 electrons of hydrogen with this of nitrogen, see, hydrogen will attain duplet, its duplet is also complete, its duplet is also complete. Now see, nitrogen, 5 it was having its own, and 3 it has shared from these 3 hydrogen atoms. It will also become 8. So nitrogen having, this is called a lone pair of electron. the pair of electrons which do not participate in bonding, and these are the bond pairs. These are the bond pairs which are participating in bonding, and these two are the lone pair of electron which do not participate in bonding. Okay, so here if you'll see, all total 3 covalent bonds are present in this compound, and all these 3 are between nitrogen and the 3 hydrogens which are present over here. Okay, so this was about the structure of ammonia, and now we'll study the structure of carbon tetrachloride. Carbon tetra means 4. 1 carbon is there and 4 chlorine atoms are present here. See, CCl4. Carbon, it has atomic number 6, its electronic configuration will be 2, 4. Chlorine has atomic number 17, its electronic configuration is 2, 8, 7. Okay, now we'll form the bond between CCl4. See, 1 chlorine is here, and how many 1 carbon is here, and 4 chlorine atoms are present here. This carbon atom, it has 1, 2, 3, 4 valence electrons, and each chlorine atom, it is having 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Each of them, they are having 7 valence electrons. Now first we'll complete the octet of these chlorine atoms. See, the bond will be formed between carbon and chlorine here, 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 and here too. Such bonds will be formed. Okay, now see, this chlorine will attain stability by having 8 electrons. This will also, and this will also attain stability. Now it's the turn of carbon atom. See, this carbon, it is having 1, 2, 3, 4 its own valence electrons, and 1, 2, 3, 4 it has shared with other 4 chlorine atoms. This is how the covalent bond is formed between carbon and 4 chlorine atoms in carbon tetrachloride. Here 4 covalent bonds are present. Okay, this was about CCl4. Now the last one which we'll study today, it is CH4. It is methane. Okay, the last structure, it will be of methane, CH4. Carbon again, it will have 1, 2, 3 and 4 valence electron, and 4 hydrogen atoms will be there. 4 hydrogen atoms, they'll share these 2 electrons. Okay, duplet complete, duplet complete, duplet complete, duplet complete. Now it's the turn of carbon atom which is present at the center. It is already having its 4 valence electrons. Okay, now 1, 2, 3 and 4. 4 plus 4, it will become what? 8, and then this carbon will also attain stability. Okay, and the bond which is formed between these carbon and hydrogen atoms, it will be like this, methane. Okay, so here what we have studied that whether the bond it is forming between 2 non-metal atoms, then it is a covalent bond. Okay, if the bond is formed between, see, different type of non-metal atoms are there, then too it will be a covalent bond. And if similar type of 2 non-metal atoms are present, oxygen with oxygen, nitrogen with nitrogen, chlorine with chlorine, if such bonds will be formed, then too the bonds will be covalent bonds which are formed by sharing of electrons. So this was all about this chapter, and we'll study something else in our next video. Till then, bye.